Yeah, so before Sleep Science Academy, I trialed, different supplements of all different kinds. I had worked through, different forms of meditation, yoga nidra, just forms of non-sleep deep rest to try to relax myself, different pillows and such. No medication, but a variety of different kind of tools and tactics to try to combat, what I would later discover is something I needed to be a little more gentle with. I think I was trying to solve a problem with effort that was best designed to be solved with less effort or a more gentle approach and inaction. I think have a history of trying to find or identifying a problem and then trying to work toward that solution, which applies a lot in life. But in in this example, sleep is this I think different beast where doing less is more, and the more the more you resist, the more it will persist. So I think it's been a discovery that the gentler I can be, the more thoughtful I can be, the more willing I am to surrender, the more likely the benefits will be achieved. It's another great question. I think it was very forceful. It was this buildup of anxiety and anticipation before it became time to sleep. There was a tension involved, even if I didn't notice it at first, particularly a tension between my body and my mind. There was a disconnect there. And then, you know, feeling discouraged or dispirited at the end of kind of a poor sleep session. I was judging it like an outcome versus, you know, again, being more gentle with the experience, finding, the silver linings and the progress that was made, and taking a more kind of thoughtful and mindful approach to the practice overall. So just kind of flipping the switch as to how I approached my sleep routine, I think has been a big part of this experience too. The experience itself was tremendous. This is probably what I'm most thankful for. The content is really well put together as someone who has read on sleep and meditation and Buddhism and mindfulness. I was skeptical coming in that I would be receive information I had not already tackled. So the content itself has been powerful and really well put together in a way that's seamless, so you can go back to these modules at any time. The office hours are great as well, to be able to hear other people's experiences. That's been powerful for me. And I think maybe, from my perspective, the best part of my journey has been working with my coach, Emily. She's been really hands-on and really thoughtful. She's challenged me in certain ways, but has done it in a way that's prompted me to want to share more, to want to be more vulnerable. So I'm very thankful for her in this experience as well. It's a funny question because on the surface, I looked at my challenge as something that required this professional approach, but I know people that are addicted to sleeping pills. I know people that are in high stress environments that don't know how to kind of unwind. I know people like myself that have been dealing with prolonged sleep issues. So I think my answer going in versus coming out is a little different. Coming in, it would have been someone that has a serious sleeping issue. Now it would be anyone that's dealing with, sleep issues, but, anxiety or maybe some control challenges, or have something in their life they're fearful of or stressed about. So the mind body connection is a powerful thing that I'm discovering more and more about. So I think anyone that has in a high anxiety or high stress experience would find some benefits from the program. One of the first questions that Devin asked me in our conversation before I joined the program was, would you be willing to reconsider the reasons why you're unable to sleep? And I think being able to answer, or being willing to answer that question honestly, is a catalyst. Holding on to these narratives, holding on to these beliefs, it's a false form of comfort. And I think being vulnerable and willing to dive in and question the things that you maybe think will allow you to, I think, achieve some of the things that the program offers.